Heidi ho, it's Scott here from Core Daily, and it's time to talk about this Nintendo Direct today. Not really specifically, well, I don't want to talk about the whole thing. I do want to get specific, actually. I want to talk mostly or entirely about two major Mario things that were announced. It feels like Mario finally might be getting a little bit of its due. It's not some big sports thing where all the characters are involved. It's not another, Smash Brothers type deal where everybody on the roster is from all these different games. Back to Mario. We're in the Mushroom Dam Kingdom. We're doing Mario shit. So let's get to it. Number one, Super Mario RPG is getting remade. They're not calling it remake, but that's what it is. If you never played the original on the Super Nintendo, you're really missing out. It was one of the best games on the platform they ever put out there and holds up even today. Although it kind of looks like ass, but that's the point of a remake, right? So here's an example they showed, or when they first teased it, they're showing Peach in her before times on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and then here she is after, getting ready to rock and roll. So I want to say this about that game. Is there even a future classic like Paper Mario or Mario and Luigi Super Saga without Super Mario RPG? I say no. I think this opened the door to the possibility of those other games existing, and I think without Super Mario RPG, they don't exist. So I, for one, super stoked that they're doing this, and I will play the living hell out of this game. Then they showed up with some Mario proper. Actually, when I say proper, I mean like a side-scrolling 2.5D Mario game, not a fully 3D rendered sort of in the vein of Odyssey and 64 and everything in between. We're talking more like new Super Mario Brothers as it appeared on the Wii, later on the Wii U, and even the Switch has the Wii U's version of one of those games. I'm very excited about this one because it looks like a really interesting, fresh take, even though familiar take, but fresh take on that formula. And it looks beautiful. We're still learning about its unique mechanics and what happens in the world you're in and how you're going to function and what wonder even means and this sort of thing. But it does seem like they've got some trippy ideas here. There's some kind of level shifting mechanics. You affect the world itself and things go a little nutty when you do it. There's lots of weird little talking guys. I don't know what their deal is, but you can see one of those guys right here. Check him out.
Onward and upward.
Looks like multiplayer mayhem included, so lots of multiplayer business happening. No word whether any of this requires any kind of motion control. I really hope it doesn't. Just give me the pure Mario experience. I don't need any weird motion wiggle waggle. I don't need any of that bullshit this time around, Nintendo. Keep that for your next weird game that I'm not going to play probably because you put that in there. Leave it out of this one. There's some sort of darkness mechanic, although the trailer really doesn't get into any of that, but it does seem like there were times I was like, oh, are they playing Limbo? There's like Limbo 2 looking Mario going on. I also noticed some noticeable slowdown in one part right here. Maybe they'll iron that out, but it's just a reminder the Switch it's getting a little long in the tooth. 2017 wasn't yesterday, so maybe next year we get an announcement about new hardware. I don't know. Oh, most importantly, maybe not most importantly, but important to me, Mario can now get into elephant form.
Wowie zowie! That Goomba looks so well then.
I don't think anybody asked for that, but I'm thanking them for that. That looks great. Yeah, so my overall take on both of these is it really was starting to feel like Nintendo was forgetting about this core IP of Mario and the world he inhabits. And again, I'm not talking about soccer shoot-offs and tennis games. I'm talking about like proper Mario games. Since Odyssey, what have we had? Not much, either ports or, again, offshoots. It made me very happy to hear that they're super committed to this, and this stuff's all coming out this year. So super excited for this fall. Time to dust off your Switches, everybody. Assuming you're not already dusting them off for, Tears of the Kingdom, which many of you are, and that's great. Bing! There was a lot of other stuff at this event, and you can find the videos of the full event up on YouTube, and we'll be talking about it at length on Core on Thursday night. So check that out when we do the full podcast. And now, a video of Bo laughing because there's some bad acting happening in the game he's playing. This is Lost Ark again, known for its cheeseball acting and terrible dialogue. So, kind of know what you're getting in for. But I always found this clip delightful. So enjoy this, and we'll see you tomorrow.
We almost died! We almost died!